Hey! Today I'm going to be giving you a rundown on my food recommendations for your short stay in Singapore. First up is this place called Herbivore. So Herbivore is a Japanese restaurant that is all vegetarian. I know. Like, as a vegetarian, it's very hard to come across good Japanese food that is adapted for the vegetarian diet. We had curry katsu rice, and also we had an unagi eel don. This is fake eel. I'm gonna eat fake eel. I'm so excited. The sushi, which also had substitute crab meat, and sashimi, which was vegetarian, and that was just like, what? I was just like, I would definitely go back to this place again. Heck, I would probably even consider moving for this place. It was so good. The second place I'd recommend is a place called the Boneless Kitchen, and this place is an all-vegetarian Korean barbecue place. I haven't had army stew in a really long time. In an army stew, they usually have like pork, like kind of like sausages and stuff like that, so they replace that with like a vegetarian sausage. We also had like a really nice Korean pancake, and oh my god, that's probably the best Korean pancake I've ever had so far. It was just like crispy and like tasty. It was everything you ever want in a Korean pancake. The third place that I'd recommend is another Japanese restaurant. It's Koko Ichibanya. I've been told that in the last couple of years they've actually adapted all their curry-based bar one dish. Everything is actually based on a vegetarian roux. There was a vegetarian section, and oh my god, I had this curry rice which had spinach and eggplant, and oh my god, the eggplant was grilled to perfection. Oh my god, it was so good. And the next place I'd like to recommend is called Veganburg. It's like 100% plant-based burger joint. I had this burger which had a bit of an Indonesian Malaysian twist on it, and it was pretty good. They also had really delicious sides. I really enjoyed their chips and like their vegan aioli sauce. When you're in Singapore, you'll see a lot of hawker stores, which is basically like kind of like a food court situation with all of these little stalls in there. And you can get your teh tareks and like your teas and stuff like that. What I would recommend getting from there as a vegetarian is this dish in Teochew Chinese. It's called gu chai, and it's really yummy. The outside is kind of this rice floury situation, and inside is like filled with like some kind of chives. And the second thing is this other dish. Kind of reminds you of like radish cake and dim sum, but the bottom of it is kind of like a rice flour. Top is kind of this sweet stir-fry bits of like a type of vegetable. Anyway, those things were really good, and if you see them at the hawker stores, definitely go and get them. Okay, so on to my dessert recommendations. First up, of course, is Bengawan Solo, which is a Singaporean bakery, and it's been around for a very long time. And what I really love at Bengawan Solo is this dessert called kue lapis, and kue lapis is an Indonesian dessert which is amazing. This is an Indonesian cake. It's got lots of layers, and we really like it with the prunes in between as well, and it's just so good. It's also really hard to make, and it takes a very long time to make because you have to like steam each layer and then put on another layer and steam that, and then like so on and so forth. So it takes a lot of effort, which is why you don't really make it at home yourself. I mean, you could, but it's gonna take a really long time, and ain't nobody got time for that when you can like get it from Bengawan Solo, right? The next place we also went to was Lady M New York, which opened a branch up in Singapore, and they're well known for their crepe cakes. What I really liked was like a moussey creamy cake. I tried their green tea crepe cake, which is one of the things that they're well known for. And I've got to say that in Thailand, we do really good crepe cakes. So Lady M had a lot to live up to in my books. Lady M New York crepe cakes it's just like layers of crepes with cream in between. It feels less like a cake. The pieces are quite separated, and it's not as of a smooth eating experience. Okay, so the next place I ate at was called Yakun Kaya Toast. And I love kaya toast. I think in Thailand we have a specific style of kaya toast that I like, which is like a very like green because of the pandan, like green kaya on top of like thick white like toast and things like that. So I love that style of kaya toast. This style of kaya toast is thinner and it's got butter in it as well, and just kind of like a lighter kaya taste, which it was delicious, but I would definitely recommend the Bangkok style more. And of course, if you need a break from the heat, what is really good is obviously ice cream. And we tried out Yole, which is a frozen yogurt place. What I really like about it is that they had this sauce which was based on speculoos. If you know what speculoos is, it's a Dutch cookie. At Yole, they did like a sauce that was based on the speculoos flavor, and oh my god, it was so delicious. If you're on Haji Lane, the next parallel street over is called Bali Lane, and we went to a cafe called Stateland Cafe. We had a red velvet waffle with like peanut butter soft serve, and oh my god, the soft serve was so good. Definitely would recommend going there just for the soft serve itself. That is all I have to recommend from this short trip, but there's so many food options in Singapore and I was very happy with my experience there. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for videos every Monday. Bye! Hey folks! I look crazy. Hey! No, that's crazy. Yeah. Hey folks! No, I don't need to say folks. We had a waffle. We had a red velvet waffle. We had a red velvet waffle. Red velvet waffle.